that I probably spent, I think was probably on this one was for $3. And this sells for $24. It's a blackhead remover. So I've only spent $3 or less on my product. So it's very possible for you to find products that cost $1. The cheapest product that I have, will you hold up the sock for me, the gel top? I bought that for 63 cents. It sells for $9.99.
How much?
$9.99.
Wow.
Now, it wasn't a popular product is because the people didn't like the gel it was making to dry out their feet and things like that. So thank you very much. So the 500 that I bought, it took me about 4 months to sell. And most of my products, I sell 200 to 300 products a unit a month. So it took a long time for that to sell. So products that either get bad reviews or products that's either getting bad reviews. Thank you for coming, I appreciate you. That's getting bad reviews or that's getting either getting bad reviews or getting low sales. I did giveaways for the product. There's certain things you do giveaways, you can do pay-per-click. There's a few things that you can do to kind of get yourself ranked up pretty high. And if none of that stuff works, that lets you know that that product is not gonna sell. And the reviews, I got to like up to 4, but the reviews started getting bad and got me down to a 2, which is probably why the sales ended up going down. So, you know, you're going to learn that some products are gonna work and some are not. And I never suggest buying over 500 products. If you can start off with 250 products, that would be good. But the only thing about buying that low minimum products, do it if you don't have a choice, because you would rather sell those 250 products and make you $1,000 even though you just spent $300-400. That's $1,000 that you have now to go reinvest into it. But if you buy those 250, let's say you start selling 20 really fast, that means you're gonna be sold out within 10 days. Because you by doing your homework, you're gonna get the information that you need to be able to get to know if it's a good product. But sometimes it can be a hit or a miss. And sometimes if it turns out great, you know, you just ran out of the product and you have to wait almost another 21 days before it even hits the warehouse again. So you gotta make sure that that $1,000 is gonna be able to buy you a whole lot more quantity, and you try to get up a little bit more money. Even if you spend $1,000 to buy 500-600 units, try to get you another 1,000, because you know you're gonna be getting back to 20 sales a day. You're gonna run out again within 2 to 3 weeks. I'm sorry, my computer died on me. So I do about 8,000 in sales, 8,000 in profit a month off of my 3 stores. And I went hard selling when I lost my job in August of 2016. That I was like, let me just go full-fledged in. So the course that I learned from is called OMG Masters, which was $8,000.
OMG?
OMG, which is $8,000. And I just went full-fledged in and spent every dollar that I had on investing into courses. And I paid the $800 a month to be able to break it down. To be able to break it down. And then I ended up going to a training in October in Orlando where I spent another $2,000. And that really was sending me an overflow because I was around nothing but Amazon sellers. Even though I was in the program, it was nothing like getting hands-on and touching people and people, you know, telling you their experiences and kind of more trying to get advice from you and you getting advice from them, and now y'all become friends and kind of learn techniques that you didn't even know was even available. So it's very possible. I tell people that your goal immediately starting off is just try to get to $100 a day. If you can pick a good product, like I said, of doing the 63 cents, if you're able to sell it at $9.99, that's gonna give you at least where you'll make $6. You know, you have the 63 cents plus Amazon's fee about $3 or $4, where you can make $6 off of it. But you can't beat that. But if you can find another product that, you know, buy for $3 and you can sell it, even though it's going for $24.99, you just sell it for maybe, let's just say $15.99. That's gonna be your $9-10 right there to be able to make. So the products is always, so it's very doable for you to be able to get products and to make $10 a day. If you can't, you just go ahead and rinse and repeat the system and get to another product and try to get that one to the 10 a day too. But there's techniques that I show you. If everybody make sure that their phone's on silent, I have a forgetful mind, and like soon as it's disturbed, I'll lose my train of thought. So if you just make sure your phone's on silent, and then if you have any questions, just ask. So this is what my sales look like right now. I do on average around about $2,500 to $3,000 in sales. That puts me in my 8. So one week I did 4. That was one of my best weeks. 2,400, 3,000, 2,000, but it just varies, just depends on, I run out of inventory a lot, or, if, my sales aren't good, or if I've turned off my pay-per-click, my sponsored ads that, I turn on as soon as my product hit, whether it has reviews or not. So there's like some tricks that you can do to immediately get sales. This is me packaging up my stuff. Again, I do suggest that when you get money, if you're able to do it, even starting off with, if you have $2,000, $1,000 to be able to get started and be able to, you know, kind of be hands off on the product, get them to go ahead and make it for you, you know, because it's going to be a little bit more professional, and then it's going to help you where you can now focus on finding more products, and you can be able to focus on marketing instead of you sitting down for $14.
Distributor.
The manufacturer.
Right.
Yeah, to go ahead and do it for you.
Label and package, or just label?
Label and package. Everything will come in, everything will do everything for you. There's a way, right, I don't do it. I'm just weird where I just like to touch my products. I want to make sure that I just make sure the products are good, and I at least go through them. Even if I go through them like really, really quickly, I just want to make sure that they're going to be good. So I get all of my products sent to me. But there's a lot of sellers, most of the sellers, one of the ladies that I'm going to show you that does $1 million a month, she has them to package her products and automatically ship them to Amazon. She never touches them. My goal is $100,000 a month. When I get to $100,000 a month, I don't need to see my products. You know, you see it one time and you like make sure the quality of it is good and everything, and make sure that you know what you order, either by ordering a sample or, you know, having the first 500 come to you or whatever. And you're like, okay, the product is good. I don't need to see the product again. That's the only time that you're gonna do it. Especially if you're selling 500 to 1,000 of that one unit, and you got 50 products or 100 products. You don't want to have to go through this. It's not that it won't be part of your daily task at all. So this is me getting products in, of me labeling my products, and then of me sending them to UPS, and then sending them to Amazon, sending them through UPS for Amazon to receive the products for me to start selling. It takes about maybe 7 days for Amazon to get the products. It used to take only 3 days, because most of my stuff goes to Dallas from here to Houston, but it depends on the type of product that it is, of what warehouse it's gonna go to. Yes, ma'am.
So what is Amazon? Is just purely a warehouse? They don't do any packaging on their
It's
end?
called Fulfillment by Amazon, but it's just, Fulfillment by Amazon is just a service it is that they provide.
So they don't do any sort of packaging or anything other than the
They
box
will,
too?
if only packaging that they would do for you is putting the label on it. They'll do this for you.
Okay.
They'll do this for you, but as far as packaging it up for you, they won't do that for you. They'll just add the label on it, and they'll cost you 20 cents for them to be able to do it. But the only thing with that is that you have to have an actual UPC on the box. But I received an email, I guess about a month ago, they're no longer taking UPC codes, so it's something else it is that they want for you to have in order to do it. So I don't know what it is, because I don't do the 20 cents, I do it myself. Yeah, and then you have to look at too, if they do that for you, instead of that 7 days, you may be looking at 10 to 12 days, because they're gonna take their time to be able to label your product for you, okay? The faster your products get to the market of Amazon, the faster you're gonna start selling to be able to make money.
So I have a question about the product. So you are actually, are you saying you're able to manufacture your own product in addition to these products that you're purchasing?
All of these products I probably bought from China, and
Okay.
so they made the product, I saw the product on the website or just researched for it and just found a supplier on there and had them ship it to me.
Okay, so what if you have a product that you're manufacturing?
As far as me making, so that means that I will be making a product, I have no products that I make.
But they do have products online that people are actually manufacturing, or not?
I mean, like maybe like a soap candle or
Right,
something
that's
like
what
that.
it is.
Yeah, something like that.
That's a whole nother ballgame.
That's a whole nother
Yeah.
thing, you know, which I have a couple people who do that, but I have one girl that does soap. She can't keep up with the orders though. And like for me, I'm lazy. I don't want to work hard. Yeah, I don't know if you guys know what retail arbitrage is. Just real quick of just going to the store, buying 50 solar things or whatever, you know, for a discount. But when they run out of that 50, because you are buying it from the store, and when they run out of that 50, you're gone. Then you gotta go find another product. And then I gotta keep going to look for the products. When you do it this way, they're never gonna run out of your products, right? You order 100 or 500 or 5,000, they're never gonna run out of those products. So this is an easier way for you to be able to control your inventory and for you not to have to work so hard. I tried the retail arbitrage thing for like 3 days, and I was like, I can't even much do it. But I was doing the whole Dollar Tree thing, you know, 3 years ago when it came out, and it was a lot of work. It was a lot of work.
I have one question, that how do you know that your product is almost gone, finished? when you have to order.
You look at,
again.
how,
They'll
do
send
you
you-
remember in the other class, how much do I work a day? How much do I work a day? Minus doing inventory and stuff like that, how much I work a day? You remember? An hour. Cause I go in, I check my ads, I check my inventory, I see what my reviews look like, that's it. The hardest part is the beginning of the product, no matter whether it's your first product or your 100th product, because you're doing the research of the product, you're doing the getting the product in, you're doing the packaging of the product, depending on if you're creating the listing and making sure it's a sellable listing, whether it's your pictures or your content, and then you're going to do giveaways and ranking, and that's it. Once that's done and that product is picked out, now all you have to do is just keep that
then you have to
replenished.
order.
All you do is keep it replenished. Now me, when I replenish, depending on if me ordering 500 or 1,000 units, I'm gonna sit down on the floor for about 14 hours and label those
Package
up.
information.
Mm-hmm.
And
But
ship it out.
you either have
Then
time
you
or
got-
money. With me only doing $8,000 a month, I'm not making enough for me
Yeah.
for me to let them do it. I need to do it myself.
Mhm.
Now at 100,000, when I get there, y'all can do it. I'll give y'all an extra 10,000 and I'll make $90,000 for me to cut out my time at that point. So learn from those that's doing what you do. This is Liz Harrell. This is the lady who, of course, she does $1 million a month. She has 6 different stores. This is Ryan Stewart. He does Amazon, but he also does like his own website. So I also have my own websites of all of my products as well. So that I can send them with the little, I mentioned the insert that they have in there when you send them to you. You give them a discount, you give them a free ebook, you give them something where it's gonna entice them to come to your website. And if you're gonna get $2 coming to my website, it's gonna be the same amount of shipping. I might as well come to your website and buy it from Amazon. If
Then
I
you
have,
gotta ship it though. But then you have to ship it.
then I would have to ship it. Right, so I just wanna make sure that I can entice the deal just as much as Amazon is. But if they're Prime, they don't really care because they just got free shipping anyway. So you're still gonna need to beat their price even though this $2 is off of there. You're gonna need to beat the price that you have on
On your
Amazon.
website.
So on my website for one of my products is listed at $24.97. And on Amazon it's listed for $24.97, but on my website I listed for $19.97.
So how did they find out about your website?
Because I send them an insert with my website information on it.
Inside the package.
Inside the package and tell them that they get a $5 discount. It ain't a $5 discount on their website, it's just if you come to my website, you get $5 off plus.
But they don't know that unless they purchase it already once on Amazon.
Right,
So the
now,
repurchase will come to you.
right, it'll repurchase, but I've been selling, that product I've been selling for a long time, and so like, it's already generating Google where I'm already ranking for it, and so I sell that product actually internationally. That's how I got started in Amazon off that first product. It's a yeast infection treatment product for women. And so that's Alex Becker. He does $1 million a month, and then this is George Belfort, the guy from the Wolf of Wall Street. My point for just showing this is that invest in yourself. You know, the only way that you're gonna be able to get everything that you need as far as your business wise is if you learn from the people that's doing it. I wouldn't be where I am now if I would have taken a chance, even though I had lost my job. I just went ahead and spent my entire savings account for me to be able to learn, because it was either I spend that savings, that money right then and there, or I wait for 3 months and then $10,000 is gone, and then I have to go to a job. You know what I'm saying? So, but I lost my job in August. In September, based off some of the information that I had learned from the course, and me just taking a chance, I had did $10,000 in September. Like, God was so good. It was so good. But I stopped doing the whole website stuff of what I did. Like, I literally had grinded for it that hard. And I'm lazy. I'm lazy. I'm lazy but cheap, so that's why you see me on the floor packaging my own stuff. All right, so private label is just, you know, finding generic products, adding your name to it, and, you know, selling it as your own. And the crazy part about that is that now customers, especially Amazon customers, they trust Amazon so much that your product being on there listed by itself is enough trust for them to just buy it before buying Maybelline or buying, you know, Toys R Us. They're willing to take a chance just because it's on Amazon. And they're gonna go through your reviews as well, you know. So if you have a product, like I said, my little other thing, once it got to 2 stars, it started trickling down to like 1 sale a day or every other day, you know. But other products that's at 4 stars, all of my products are about 4 stars. You're gonna have some people that's just gonna complain, you know, about stuff, and then at the end of the day, you know, at 4 stars, you're still gonna sell. But when they see that you have 60 or almost 100 reviews and most of them are stars, even though it's at 4 stars, you're gonna make the sale. But the key for that is to make sure that for us to get the sales is that we're ranking to be able to be on the first page for whatever keywords. I tell people that your product is important, but your keyword is the most important. Keyword is you being on the first page for, let's say that we do the black hair remover. If we're on here for black hair remover, and let's say we are the 3 stars, we still probably gonna sell about 10 products a day because of that keyword, even though the product is mediocre.
So apart from the keyword working sounds like that's the most important, but apart from, I guess, the quality of the reviews.
Cause that's your social proof, that's getting people to trust you.
Right, I've spent a lot of time on Amazon, and I'm always going to reviews, and that does factor heavily in my decision to purchase the product. But what do you do to ensure that you get good reviews, that you're not getting?
The number one thing is making sure the product is good. And one of the best ways I tell people when you're looking at products is that you go in and do the research on other competitors, is that you go through their bad reviews. So you see, you know, it says 4 stars and they have 4, 5, 3, 2, 1. Go through the 1-star reviews, go through the 2-star reviews, and go and see what they're saying that's bad about the product. So the gel sock that I showed you, if I would have paid attention to reviews, I would have known that it dries out people's skin and feet. But I have another product that I use for hand, and it's a 5-star review, and everybody loves it, and it makes a lot of money. You know, so it goes, you know, but so it could help out. But if you go through, so that's when you go through those 1-star reviews, and you go and ask the manufacturer and say, you know, hey, I just need to make sure that the material that you're using on this gel sock is not gonna dry out skin. Have you had any complaints? I just want to see what can we do to change that to make sure that it's gonna be good. Can you add some aloe vera? Can you add some rosemary oil or whatever? Because those are most of the stuff that they're saying is in it. So, but you would really, truly, honestly never know until the product hit the market. You know, you can do your research, you can do your due diligence of it, but you truly don't know until it actually hits the market, and then you're gonna tell if it's a go, if it's not. You know, for you to know that, okay, I'm making 10 sales a day. You know, when those reviews come in, and I show you a setup where. When I do my products, I always give something for free because I want them to know that people, when they get something free, they're gonna probably purchase yours. But I give information. So I was telling other guys, I create ebooks. I don't write those ebooks, but I have where I can just buy those. I can have someone create me like a 2,500 word ebook for like $10 or $20, and I spend that $20 that one time, and now I have an ebook. So when they order the product, when they order my blackhead remover, they're gonna click buy and they're gonna pay for it. And then they're gonna receive an email within like 5 minutes saying, hey, thank you for purchasing my product. Here's an ebook that is about skin and beauty. But on my listing, it says black hair remover and bonus ebook for free. So they're like, oh, I want this ebook. And then
You tell us the ebook or you just say bonus?
I say bonus. Yeah, because you can't say the word free. I don't think you can say bonus either, but they have so many listings on there, they don't pay attention to some of the stuff on there. I know it's a
But
couple.
you telling us the ebook versus just a bonus item?
I tell them bonus ebook. And then in the description, I'll tell them the name of the ebook. You know, so, and I'll just make it some general how to get beautiful skin or something like that, or how to get rid of yeast infections, or how to get pretty feet, something like that.
Something relative to what
Yep. How to, you know, and then, so let's say I use this, which is a konjac thing, which is exfoliator. I use the exact same book for this. It's not gonna be, it's gonna be the same name, it's just gonna be the same, it's just a different product with the same ebook. So on my women's thing, I have 3 ebooks that I give away for those products. So signing up to do a product label, sign up to the program, to Amazon. You have 2 accounts. You can do a professional account or you can do an individual account. The individual account is free. And starting off, I would tell you, don't spend that $39.99 first. Some people be like, well, if some experts, should I say, who's like in the field of what I do as far as courses wise, they say spend a $39.99 so the universe understands that you gonna go over 40 products and you save your money until you get the product into the store. Okay.
So do the free,
Do the individual. Now, if you're like, okay, I'm grinding it, because doing the individual takes away some of the benefits that the $39.99, but they not really a lot that you need at this point until your store, till your product actually hit. So the day that your product hit, or the day that you receive your products and you're about to ship them in, change it to the $39.99 because you got your products now. You know, if you,
What's the difference? I mean, it's just time.
the $39.99, you have.
I mean, the waiting, what's the point of the waiting? I guess I'm trying to understand.
Okay, so it may
Waiting on
take you,
the product.
it may, if you go home and get sick, you have 2 weeks that you gonna be.
Oh, I see. Just downtime,
Preparation for
You're gonna
finding
lose-
the
lose
product,
that free
preparation
time.
to go through the course.
Just free time.
Right, you know, you can go through the course through a week, in a weekend. If you just really just sit there and get it done, you can go through the course within a weekend.
Okay.
You know, but now you gotta go find your product. If you up all night to 5 o'clock in the morning like I am, you gonna find the product. But if you gotta, well, I'm a mom of 4, 18, 15, 13, and 5.
Wow.
I'm up to 5 o'clock in the morning. But this is all I do too though, so I mean, my life's not busy, you know? I'm only busy when I got inventory that's coming in. So it can be done, you know? But understanding the process of it and understanding all of the techniques and the strategies that you need in order to make sure that it's a for sure good product. And then the tools that I'm gonna show you, you'll see that it's a little bit easy. So,
Signing up, do the research.
do the research, find the manufacturer, and then there's a way of making sure that it's a good manufacturer and making sure that you're not gonna get ripped off for your money and stuff like that.
And this is all in the ebook, right?
That information is not in the book. That information is, the only information in the ebook is the product research.
Branding.
Mm-hmm. So that's your logo and labeling. Mm-hmm. And then, sell it to the FBA, which FBA is fulfillment by Amazon, which means they do the customer service, they do everything for you and send you your check.
What's
All-
FBA stand for?
Fulfillment by Amazon. Mm-hmm. Fulfillment by Amazon, yep. It's very hands-on. All right, easy to get started up running. You know, all you need is a credit card, bank account, and then list your products. Which is, it just makes it easy for you to kind of get started. And Amazon is really the easiest site to be able to sell on. eBay, you gotta do everything yourself. For me, on eBay, if you sell 100 units a day, you gotta go in the package and do all this stuff for 100. If you sell 100 units on Amazon, you ship it in one time, and they doing everything for you. All right, so the financial goals. To do $100 a day, our goal is to make sure our product is about $10 profit. It's possible, okay? I just showed you the blackhead thing. The selfie stick, that was $2. You can sell that for like $15. Mr. Cup, nah, that'd probably be under 10. The fidget spinners, these are 63 cents. They're selling on they're selling for $14.99 on Amazon. Yep, they down to dollar store for $1.25. But they're padded, so you can't sell it. But everybody that got in early made a lot of money off of these. But right,
Oh, you can't do it now, you're saying?
can't do that. Whoever patented came back and said, I need you to remove all of those people off of it. Or they sent a cease and desist letter to all of those sellers and said, this is patent, we're gonna sue you, take it off. Yep, but if you got in early,
You gotta pay, but you gotta get off now.
now you gotta get off. Yeah, but you made enough money to go find another product and cover that. So $10 of profit, for each product. Our goal easily is to just sell 10 sales, just to make 10 sales a day off of one product, which is gonna put us at our 300 sales for $3,000 a month. $3,000 a month for me will give me where, let me reinvest that $3,000 and go now add another product. You know, and now I have money to either get them to label it for me, or I have enough money to maybe do add 2 products. You know, so it just depends on, you know, the success of it, and like I said, you just follow the system to make sure that you can at least get to 10 sales a day. And after I show you like the brute force thing or whatever, you can get to 10 sales a day.
Well,
Mhm.
before this spring, you said mainly everything is hands-on. But you said, you were talking about writing your listing, so you have to write.
You have to create your listing.
For each product.
You have to write your own listing. For your very first product, I'm gonna show you how, I'm gonna let you do it yourself, and I'm gonna come in and correct you, because it's kind of more like, let you make it so that you understand what to do, and then I come in and fix it, and then you like, oh, now that's what I need to do for the rest of my listings. But I'm gonna, for your first product, I'm gonna basically hold your hand. Like, yep, you're gonna send me, you can send me up to 3 products, and I say yes or no.
And that's the entire thing, because I'm on Amazon a lot, and stuff, for my side business. And there's a section where it has a description, a section where it has the item specs, and it's, so the whole gambit.
Yeah.
But every one of them seems like there's a template for it.
What you mean?
Every seller.
Looks
every
exactly the
product
same.
that I buy,
All of us do the exact same thing. All of us do the
So
exact
is that
same
an
thing.
Amazon template for it, or?
Nope, I'll just teach you how to just make it the same. It's not a
So
template.
everybody just did.
Everybody does the exact same thing. Now, there is a template, which is Amazon's back end, and so you see how like right up under the product, it has the line for this, and it has like a little bullet. It's their template, but it's how you make the format of the words to make it look good, to make it stand out. So yeah, so you may have something that say, perfect for girl, cute gift, and durable. That may be one person listening. And then someone else say that this is the perfect little gift for little girls, and little girls are gonna love it, and da 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 da. And then it's gonna be all of those, and then you have like the first few letters, all of them capital to make it stand out, you know, and like have characters in it where it just makes it completely stand out, you know. But